And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. On Monday, and then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Phoenix, we've got John Collins, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Hey, this should be a fun matchup, Grant. Two of the premier teams in this league.
And talk about star power. I mean, that's a big reason these squads are at the top. You know, both sides have the elite talent that they can rely on when the going gets a little tough.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Bosch. Baker grabs the board. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Baker. He played a great game against Charlotte. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The three ball. And book it, Chanchar.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Just over a minute and a half in. Poke loose. James against Collins. From deep. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 6. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It's stolen by James. And slam dunk by James.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Bosch. They need this. That one no good.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
The 3 is up. And book it. Chuck. Char. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for your Suns dancers.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 1, Milwaukee. In the 3rd spot, the Suns.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lopez for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
In terms of players who've kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded three-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector.
Baker grabs the board. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Baker. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 11 points.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Bosch, the pass to Canner. Collins with it. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
There's the AT&T 5G slam can, capturing the moment. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Here's Baker. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Here's Baker. Oh, wow! Oh,
what's out below?
Big finish.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The ball's knocked loose. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Now here's Lopez. Fires from deep. Park pulls it in.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Lopez. He played a great game against Boston. Here's Parks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Counted from distance.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
Here's Baker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Baker's got 12 points in the game.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
He got a piece of it. Pass to James. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And looking at their team scoring ranking, they finished third overall, a clear indication that they trust each other and play for one another out there on the floor.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Baker. He's got 15. Drains the triple.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
To the middle. Canner. And Canner with the slam.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Here's Baker. He drops it from range. Baker's got 21.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's James. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
It's stolen by James. Pass to Chanchar. The shot's good on the assist by James. Chanchar's got 11.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Knocked loose. A shot to stop the run. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he jams it home with authority.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Bosch. Inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Chanchar. Hits the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Pass to Canner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks, by snapping the ball around. It also tells you something about how selfless these guys are. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Bosch. 15 in his last outing.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Baker. On target from range. Baker's got 26.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And they're on the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
To halt the run, James with the rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Baker gets the bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, They've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Phoenix is shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. 16 seconds left in the first. Pass to Wade, down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. The shot, no good. And so it's Milwaukee, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, here's Baker. Drops in the three. Baker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. Lopez for three. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jaquez. Buries it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
To the paint. To end the run, Baker grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. From behind the arc, connects from downtown. Baker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's scoreless, and he comes up with a bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Yep, that one goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Milwaukee has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Good work there as it goes.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Here's Baker. Sinks it from distance. Baker's got 17 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to... stop giving them so many clean looks.
Wade catching them off guard that time with the nice dribble move.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Mikhailuk. Yet to see a basket. Takes the three. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 8 rebounds in the game. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hernan Gomez takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Outstanding up-court vision from Wade that time.
Baker gets the bucket.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Fast break, here we go. Finished off the break. Baker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Hernan Gomez in the high post. Puts it up from 17. No good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-point field goal.
Baker's got 37.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. Yeah?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The steal. For three, Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Baker gets the bucket. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here's Baker. 23 points in the game. Nails it from three.
How long is he going to keep this up? He has been red hot from three-point range.
No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Here's Baker, and he drives in.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
The Suns shooting just 21% from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Baker grabs the board. There's the triple, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 29. Here's Phoenix. Now here's Lopez. Here's Wade. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but, man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
Here's Sensabaugh, still without a bucket. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Baker, knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Pass to Kenner, tipped. Here's Baker, he's got 21, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 24.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
To the inside, to the wing, right side. 4-3. Bell grabs the miss. Oh, Grant, they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look easy. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
From deep three-point land, Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fires for three. He buries it from three. Baker's got 35 in the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone in the arc.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Kenner. Here's Sensabaugh, wide open. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 11 rebounds in the game. From the arc, hits the trifecta. Baker's got 38 points.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Pass to Bell. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jumper for two. Baker's got 40 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Oh, ripped away, and they're pushing it up. Jumps up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Pass to Baker. Ilyasova with it. From downtown, Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 45 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Phoenix no good that time either.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pulls up at the elbow, and that one good. Baker's got 47 points. Here's Wade. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Bell. And so it's Milwaukee showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Sometimes we talk about a team imposing its will. This is what it looks like. Just the rebounding discrepancy here. Pretty shocking, Shaq.
I was on a few teams, and you were on a few teams that really did impose their wills. Crush your opponent's spirits. It's a great feeling to be on the bright side of that equation.
As we move on, let's get an update on some games currently underway. A tight game for the Nuggets, squaring off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Second half of play, still anybody's game.
Both teams playing hard. Love the intensity.
All signs are it's going down to the wire.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Milwaukee. They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Collins in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And here are the Suns now. Down low. Puts up a 3. Bell grabs the miss. Collins is gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Baker. And it's good! He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Bosch. From deep. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Baker. Knocks down the long J. Baker's got 45 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Second, Damian Lillard.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Yes, sir. I got you, man. Let's go. Hey, don't let it go left.
Canner up top. Collins outside. Got a piece of it. Back to Canner. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Baker. Gets the 3 ball to go. Baker's got 48.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And here's Lopez from the arc.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Lopez. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Collins, no good.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Baker. Sinks the 15-footer. Baker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
They're determined to add.
Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
They double him with Ilyasova. Lopez passes to Canner. 6 to shoot. Sensabaugh. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And that one's good. Bell.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And, B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Driving inside. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Collins for 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Lopez with it. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Lopez for three. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Bell grabs the miss. Bell's got his fourth rebound in this one.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Here's Lopez. Bell grabs the miss. Bell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets the three fly. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Bosch. He's got 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
Baker, the pass to Baker. And he hits the jumper. Baker's got 58.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have set the tone, and the rest of the team is following.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
Timeout called, Milwaukee.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here are your Suns High Squad.
Milwaukee has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Baker. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
And here's Lopez. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bosch. Lets it fly. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3-point field goal.
Bryant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Fontecchio. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Bosch to stop the run. Baker grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Inside. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Fontecchio. From down in the low post, it goes. Fontecchio's got 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Phoenix. Wade comes in for Lopez. Here's Kalaitzakis. Drills it from deep. Kalaitzakis has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And Lillard, here we go.
For the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Here's Kalaitzakis, and down it goes. 2 points. Kalaitzakis has got his second bucket of the night.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Here's Fontecchio. 2 points. That one goes.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
On the wing, Wade looking to end the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wade's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Knocks down the triple.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Wade shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Kobe.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wade misses.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Baker. Good! That's another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Milwaukee, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Kobe Bryant, Damian Lillard out there with LeBron James, and it's Fontecchio in at the center position. Here's Baker. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now Hernan-Gomez. Over to the left wing. And Bryant pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Lopez can't hit.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Lopez. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. Oh, you look at the size of the contracts now. Clark, you wish you could still lace them up?
Hey, it's all relative, B.A. Guys that played way before me probably felt the same way about the money we were making in the mid-'80s. So it's relative, but it is quite astronomical. But it is a function of TV contract revenue and also merchandising and other income from ticket sales and the like, and that number is humongous, and the players deserve a significant portion of that, and that's why the math, as crazy as it looks, still works.
The floater, Baker grabs the board. Baker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Drains the triple. Baker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. His three-point mechanics flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
To win the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call.
The previous play is under review.
Place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And Phoenix has possession. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Lopez. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
And he gets that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Milwaukee. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Good on the shot.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
He hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Pass to Baker. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Hits a three-pointer. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
They double him with Ilyasova. On the wing, Wade. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the Suns miss again. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Wade.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
No good on the quick three.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
6 on the shot clock, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. And I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And Phoenix has possession. To the wing on the left. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Lopez passes to Collins. Here's Wade. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shoots, and he drops that one in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Phoenix no good that time either. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul.
Canner's checked in for Wade. Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their primes, but on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced. It's more demanding. There's more movement. There's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
Pass to Collins. Will it go? Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Here's Ilyasova, and the jam by Ilyasova.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Yep, that one's good.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Lopez can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Baker. Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Shoots. Lopez can't hit. Now here's Ilyasova. Covered by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Bell, and he slams it in one-handed.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Launches it from deep. Lopez can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. James outside. He drops it from range. James has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
2 minutes.
Pass to Baker. Let's go with a three. And again for three.
3-point field
He's
goal.
been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Lopez for three. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And these teams meet only twice a year.
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Boy, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Deflected! Here's Baker. And another one!
Baker.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Kenner. Here's Bosch. And the Suns miss again.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Bell sends it home from three-point land.
Field goal.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.